Hey Diva, I'm Christine Horn, your Visionary Life Coach, and welcome to this week's video. This week, I want to talk about how to handle I told you so. You know what I'm talking about, right? That friend, that family member, that associate, that enemy who cannot wait to tell you I told you so when something you're working on does not maybe pan out how you had expected or hoped. Unfortunately, this is something that we're going to come up against, whether you're in business, whether you are just, hell, whether if you breathing, someone got to say, I told you so. People will find a way, right? But it worries me when it becomes something that stops you from going toward what you want in life. When I was coaching a few people last week, that came up. I was like, why haven't you, gone for your dream? Why haven't you stepped out on faith? Why haven't you given it a shot? And it's hard to admit, but usually it's fear of failure, fear of success, fear of messing up. And then I don't want to hear, I told you so. I just don't want to hear it. That alone stops them. And it might be stopping you from achieving your dreams and your goals. So I want to give you 3 tips on how to handle, I told you so. I don't know why, but for some reason, it just feels like that's how they would say it. In my mind. All right. Tip number 1, expect it. That's right. Expect it, because it's going to happen anyway. And if you expect it and you know it's going to come, you can't be surprised. You can't be taken off guard. And guess what? It loses its power, right? So when you walk in the house, when you know something happened, you're like, oh, I know they're going to say, I told you so. Yeah, you know. So don't be shocked when they say it. When they say what? I told you so. Don't be shocked. Expect it. And it loses its power. When you take the power back, they have none, right? So tip number 2 is ask them. You like, Christine, ask them what? Oh, when they say I told you so, ask them, so what happened when you tried to do what I did? I'm sorry, what? Oh, you never tried to do what I did. Oh, so you have no experience. Okay. Ask them. And look, if this person who is saying it has been where you are and has maybe really succeeded in the arena that you're trying to get to, then I would have an open ear and an open heart and open mind, and because they probably have gone through some things that you can learn from. But if someone is giving you unsolicited advice or all up in your face talking about I told you so, and they've never had the courage to even try to do what you have done, I really don't really need you to keep talking to me, pretty much. So ask them, and you'll probably see it look like what my 3rd and final tip, which I think you will like, it kind of goes with tip number 2, is I want you to perfect your genius nod. Your genius nod. This is what it looks like. So someone says, oh, I know you lost that money. I know you messed up. I know you lost that boyfriend. I told you so. This is what your genius nod looks like. That nod says, I know and you know that you don't even have the courage to do what I even tried to do, but I'm going to let you have this moment, which really means nothing because I'm going to get back up. It's not over, as Les Brown would say. It's not over until I win. So you can have this moment of I told you so, and I'm going to perfect my genius nod. When you leave that room with whoever that is who's saying it on the phone in person, you're going to get back on your hustle. You're going to get back on your grind. You're going to get back to the drawing board, learn from your mistakes. What didn't work? Hey, if you messed up, it was just a stepping stone to get you closer to where you got to go. But we know, you and I know, this isn't over. It's not the end. So that's how you handle I told you so. Honey, handle it with grace and class like a diva, all right? Tip number 1 is expect it. Tip number 2 is to ask them. And tip number 3 is perfect your genius nod. Okay? I hope you enjoyed those tips. And hey, if you have not been to ChristineHorn.com. Come on and visit me. I miss you. Come see me. I have some great free goodies over there that I want you to check out. All right, don't be stingy. Share this video. Give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment below. And until next week, stay beautiful and stay fabulous. Peace. I told you so.